Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. Boom, baby. Welcome. Thank you guys. As you guys come in, please. I don't think I'm vertical live stream mode, but just give me a thumbs up, please, and thank you. I haven't gone live on YouTube on my computer in a minute. Oh, let me see. How does it look actually? I am so drained, y'all. I'm so tired. So tired. It's Gamma's World. How you doing? Thanks for coming over. Thank you so much. Hey. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been walking around a whole lot and oh my gosh. I don't know. It's just so much going on. So much going on. But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Can't stay but 10 minutes, but I'm gonna stay until then. No problem. I appreciate you. Oh, wow. You guys, as you come in, please give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. The weather's okay. You know, it's a little cooler outside. I don't want to say cold because I'm used to the cold weather, but it's a little cooler outside, but it's okay. I'm just like, I don't know. Today's been a day. It's been a day. Hey, Sam Gloves, how you doing? Sam, it's so crazy that you just popped in because I was thinking about you. And when I was at work, like last week, I'm like, Sam doesn't come in and I got all these gloves in my pocket. But I don't have any now. But it's you always come in at the wrong time. But I went live when I was in the locker room and I was like, I had some gloves in my pocket from the OR, purple gloves actually. I only wear like extra large and 2X gloves. But anyway, but welcome in. I'm happy that you're here. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you all are well. Um, Thank you again, It's Gamma's World, for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, I don't have like a ring light or anything on. I'm laying across the bed, and I got my laptop, and I'm just like, I don't know. I wanted to come on and talk about a little bit about the hurricane. I do got like a little not like a crazy long video that I'm gonna like that is uploading, trying to upload as we speak. The internet is bad, so I'm sorry. Y'all know I have half a G anyway. But I'm sorry if if I come in and out. But what I was trying to say is sorry, 1 second. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. Hey, Cherry. Hey, says I'm really well. T, thanks. Thanks. How are you, my friend? I'm doing, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I just, I think just drained from like all the hurricane mess and, um, like I said, I was because the reason why I put a longer video up because I've reached my max of the shorts. I've been doing like crazy amount of shorts, like I do crazy amount of shorts anyway, right? But so like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Um what am I talking about? Not Friday. Well, yeah. Like ever since like last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday, and today. So yeah, like I've done a whole lot. Like I've been just like from those days. That's what I mean. So like from because tomorrow's Friday. So from like last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've been maxing it out with my shorts, which is kind of crazy. But you guys, I don't know. Like I said, I think like I know so much is going on and I'm a little tired and stuff, whatever. But I think for me, like the physical part of the storm is crazy, but the mental, I feel like my mental is all over the place because I'm just thinking about like people. I had to turn the TV off. The TV was on. I had it on like the news station, but there are like people talking about like I mean the fatalities, are increasing, and it's just devastating. We know what happened with Hurricane Helene, and then now you got the Milton, and it's just so crazy. Like, um, y'all just keep everybody in your prayers. What I'm tired of is like I'm tired of ignorance. Like now the crimes are, like I was actually gonna go, like I have my flashlight, I got all this, cool stuff that Keisha got me and stuff. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna record tonight. And actually, you know what I said? No, my safety is important. I don't need to be out there because still there are some areas that's without lights, people driving like crazy and stuff. There's a curfew they're putting up, but people are still breaking that. And besides, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, there's not enough, like, what is it? Like police or just like stop everybody. People do crazy things, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. You just have to be careful. Um, but yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm just like, what in the world is going on? It's just been crazy. It's just been bizarre. I think that's the word that I'm going for. It's been bizarre. I'm responding to a couple of text messages. I'm sorry. Hey, Buffalo Billy says, hey, Cherry, hey, checking in, eh, and see he okay. Um, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you so much. Hey, MLW Fishing Man. Hello, hello, hello. But you guys, that thumbnail is a real picture. Okay, that's a real picture, like no joke. Um, and that's a real picture in Fort Myers, and it's worse in some other areas. And it's not even so it's because of Hurricane Milton, but then also you have the tornadoes. The tornadoes touched down too ahead of Hurricane Milton, which caused a lot of damage. And a lot of people have lost, like I said, everything. And unfortunately, some people have lost their lives. And that is scary when you do, because that takes me back to Katrina when they when first responders were on boats and then they were going to people's houses and then they'd mark like X, or they put you know like lines and stuff, and then those were like the bodies that they recovered. It's kind of like it's that's why I said for me it's mental, because it's bringing up those the times and just that anxiety that I had back then. And then also with Hurricane Ian, with just not having not having the ability to do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you realize like money doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's why I say even taking out a little bit of cash out of the bank, those things still don't matter when you go into a store. And first of all, the water and all that stuff here, they've price gouged, which is crazy. They've increased these prices because people gonna which I have a plethora amount of water and things and stuff, you guys. Like, I promise you, like I'm not I'm so used to these things, you know what I'm saying? And also as a traveler, the traveler mentality and stuff, you have to stay prepared. And that's what I was telling my dad. I said, well, I could have, not to say I should have, but I could have, gone home like when I first got to Fort Myers, and picked up my other car, brought it here and stuff. I could have actually even just towed it here. I don't know. I just don't. It's the hassle. But there is a blessing. Like I said, I don't know if some of you guys know, some of you don't. But the car wouldn't start. But eventually, like, I'll get like a mechanic and stuff to see about it. Hopefully, even tomorrow. And then that should be squared away and stuff. But everything, look, everything is working. It's just not starting, and I think it's the starter. So which is kind of like, it's GMC. Y'all know I know my GMCs and stuff, and that's kind of like typical. But at the same time, I'm alive. I'm well. I'm safe. I'm just a little stressed from other things from like things that I'm seeing happening like in the community and stuff, whatever, and what people are doing, which is crazy, which is so crazy. Like I said, I wanted to actually go walking around. I mean, because I got flashlights, I got like the headgear. Um I got like these neon colors, you know what I'm saying? And and there are lights when you first walk in, like onto the Palm Boulevard. There are lights, but and there are like crews out and stuff, whatever. But like I said, people are kind of doing some crazy things, so I don't want to be out there and dealing with that. My safety is important, so um, but I appreciate you guys so much. That thumbnail is crazy. See, yeah, it's real too. Hey, Cherry, hey, it's real. Real pictures. Hey, welcome to the TNT Family Show. How you doing? Hello, my friend Terrence. How you doing, Tina? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you so very much. If you guys haven't done so already, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you can double tap this or not because I'm on the computer. So you guys should be able to just press the thumbs up, like scroll up or whatever the case may be, and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm getting like crazy text messages, which it's understandable because it's family. It's some family members and all that good stuff. So bear with me. I'm sorry about that, guys. I mean, I did put on that Facebook that I marked myself safe, and I'm like, a lot of people. I mean, not a lot of people. A few people hit me up, and it's like, okay, well, you've hearted that. I mean, you know, I didn't put a video up yet, but I did record a video of me like, ranting and raving and stuff about people who want to hit you up when there's like potentially like life threatening things happening, and then they don't hit you up any other time. And I'm like, well, that's not okay. Like, just I don't know. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. I don't know if I'm being weird or not and stuff about that, but like, no, like, you know, be respectful and hit people up on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not like you having a conversation with somebody and stuff, a simple text, or even like, if we're on Facebook, if we're, on, social media and stuff, you can tap in every now and then and stuff, whatever. But just to tap in, like, let me just say that say a couple people hit me up, and y'all, I don't have their numbers logged in my phone anymore, right? And I'm like, who are you? And I'm like, and I don't mean to be offensive, but I'm like, I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? So, whatever. What else? I don't know. Um, and yeah, those people didn't respond back, so I guess it's nobody important. That may sound pretty mean, but it is what it is. But yeah, but like I said, I'm alive and well. I'm okay. But it's just the fact that like I said, some people have lost their lives. Really, I don't know. Like, it just has me. And I know talking to my dad, he's like, "No, you can't worry about that." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know, Dad, but I don't know what it is. It's just something that's just within me. Like, I worry about those things. And then also it's like even Jenna, when she came in earlier and the live stream when I was walking, I mean, that was disturbing. I mean, that's so sad. Um, you and when I got off live and stuff, whatever, and I'm looking at the stuff, whatever, and even if you guys look at YouTube, there's live streams and stuff going on. I think the media shows sometimes the media gets it right, but then sometimes they get it wrong because they dumb down some things and then they spice some things up. You know what I'm saying? Or I feel like for views. But it's just so devastating. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Um, who this lock and remove? That was really sad for real. Right? It was sad. Wow, Milton hit hard. It did. And you know what, Cherry? Like I said, I'm in Fort Myers. I got a few people I know in Tampa and stuff, and they were telling me how they're gonna be, y'all, they're gonna that unfortunately, that body count, that the number of bodies, that's gonna increase. And it could have been a lot worse. But because Hurricane Milton is still right behind Hurricane Ian, it exceeded what Helene has done. Far as in Florida, um, now, which is like it's pretty bad, in Florida. But Helene was worse, like in like the Carolinas and all that. But I feel like it won't be as from a big standpoint, it's not going to be as bad. But for Florida, it was worse. It was worse than Helene. Um, okay, they responded. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. I wish I could just like send another name text or something. Be like, I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm well. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank y'all so much. I'm glad that you have all you need. Thank you, S Gamma's World. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. God is good. I tell y'all. I'm serious. God is good because like I keep saying, things can be a lot worse. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say that, but it can just be a lot worse than it is. Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so very much. Dwayno 876 Gaming, how you doing, bro? Like done. Thank you so much. What's going on, Terrence? Oh, nothing much. I'm just sitting here talking about talking. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm talking about the whole, Hurricane Milton and I don't want anybody to be like, oh my gosh, it's so sad. I feel so sorry for you. And it's like, I don't want people to think that I'm like, losing my mind. Like I said, I'm just like, you just get emotional when you hear these things. I mean, it's just what it is. You get, well, I get emotional. I can't speak for anybody else. I saw Tracy went live earlier, and I was in her live stream, um and I was just saying because I know Get Your Mama was in there, a brilliant a brilliant a brilliant like Bliss, like News and More. I think Brilliant changed her channel name, but she was in there, and everybody was just so sweet and so supportive. And I want to just say, thank you to all y'all. Like, thank y'all for checking and stuff. Hey, Cherry, hey, I know like you've been checking in and all that good stuff, and I appreciate you. When I go live, I appreciate my actual, my supporters and my channel members for just checking in and just keeping me in your prayers and stuff. I had when I went live earlier, Yaya's Best Life came in, and y'all know she's in Florida as well. I just been praying for all of Florida, but honest to God, I keep everybody in my prayers. Collectively, I keep all my family, my friends, my subscribers, my supporters, like everybody, in my prayers. And y'all, I pray. I pray. And I think folks think that maybe I'm joking and stuff, but you guys, it's so much going on in my life. Okay. And this is before Hurricane Helene. This is before Hurricane Hilton. Before Hurricane Milton. This is before even coming to Florida, back to Florida. There's been so many things happening in my life, and it's just been one thing after the next. But like I said, God is never going to forsake me, and he'll bring me through everything. And it'll be just another testimony to hopefully encourage, uplift, inspire, and motivate someone else to change their mindset. You change your mindset, you literally can change everything around you within your life. If you have a positive mindset, even in the darkest of times, I'm not trying to sound like Papa. I feel like a Papa Teresa. I was watching Hey Arnold, and Gerald goes, don't be all Papa Teresa. He was selling Hey Arnold that because Hey Arnold, which people when I was in school, they joked like I was Hey Arnold, not a white or black thing, but it was just because I was like the glass half full. always the positive one, always seeing the good in everybody. And I still do see the good in everybody. I just watched a 48 hour lives mystery, and I upset a lot of people because I was like, I don't find. We can talk about that too, though. But I'll say that for just give me a little minute, and I'll switch and I'll talk about that 48 hours mystery show that the episode that I watched. Um, but these hurricanes, we have no control. Exactly, we have no control over them, Cherry. We have no control over them. Absolutely, T. You're so welcome. Thank you so much, Cherry. God bless you. Seriously, genuinely, I appreciate you so much. But like I was saying, I was like, I appreciate you all so much, and like the love and support. Um, these these storms and these situations in life, the thing that I appreciate, and I'm not trying to sound weird when I say that, it kind of comes off a little weird. But the thing that I appreciate the fact of how it does bring us closer. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't want to sound weird, but it brings us closer together. I think it brings the communities and the country and people, no matter what race or whatever the case may be, it brings people closer together. That's why, like, the things that I dealt with, y'all know, back in I'm forgetting the damn name of the city I was in Iowa. Look at God. Then forgot where I was at in Iowa. What was I? Carroll, Iowa? Wow, that shows growth. Now I know I could be forgetful with things, but that shows growth. That's how much I am allowing that to go. But I'm bringing this up because of educational purposes. Well, to prove a point or to make a point. I don't need to prove myself. I know I went through that mess. But there was racism, there was division and segregation and a lot of negativity and stuff. And things like this, it things like this, like I saw a picture, and there was a black police officer, and it was like a white guy. I guess a black police officer, and the white guy was like, I think, with the fire department, and they were like in this like the tube boat, whatever, and they were like rescuing, like, I mean, it was just like every freaking like background on that boat, just like far as race concerned. And I was like, okay, that's beautiful. Doesn't matter if you're white, Hispanic, Indian, Arab, whatever the case may be, you're in need of help and we're here to help you. We don't see color, but we should, like, obviously you see color, but we shouldn't like help. Like, I see color with these sugar-free gummy bears, but I like them all. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel like everybody should be. Just be accepting, even if it's not a natural disaster. Just respect people. It's okay to not love stuff, but don't base it off of like sexuality or the race, and like don't base it off of that. But it's just some people don't mix well with people and stuff, and I get that. But the hate it should be no room for hate. Thank you guys again. So hey Cherry, hey, welcome to the TNT Family Show. It's Gamma's World. Are all channel members, and I appreciate you guys so very much. I have more channel members, but I appreciate you all. Thank y'all for all you do. Thank you just for caring and loving, and I appreciate that. Johnny with Kiki, wow, thank you for that. Johnny with Kiki is also a channel member, you guys. I've already hearted that. I got to give that a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is so sweet of you. I'm like, I'm on the computer thing. Oh, can I do that? Well, I tried to give it a thumbs up, but I gave it a heart. Thank you so much. I'm here. Love you, my guy. Glad you're okay, and hopefully everyone else there. I am doing homework and studying. I will be in the background, in and out. I will keep you running. Thank you, Johnny with Kiki. First and foremost, congratulations on all your educational success. I'm just so proud of you. And then secondly, I'm not trying to hit on you. I got to say this though, but I'm like loving like your hair. I'm loving what you're doing. You look like you lost weight. Like, I'm loving everything about you. Like, I really do. You're awesome. I appreciate that super chat so very much. Thank you so very much. God bless you. And I'm okay. And thank you for just keeping me in your prayers. And wow, Johnny with Kiki. a member for 26 months. I think I'm a member of yours for 24 months. Wait, so you're ahead of me on with my membership? That is so awesome. 26 months. Wow. So let's just, is it fair to say, I'm a channel member of yours for 2 years and you're a channel member of mine just for a little bit over 2 years, but that's exceptional. That is so awesome. I love and appreciate you so very much. Thank you for all that you do. Wow, that just you made my night with that. I can't but that 26 months. You guys, what is going on here? That is crazy. That's a long time. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This smile is authentic, okay? Y'all know I'm a giggle box. Um, uh Johnny Kiki says, hey everyone, here in this chat, I'm so busy. Johnny Kiki, I understand. I know we all understand that you're busy. Y'all, Johnny Kiki is you going for your master's, right? Gosh, that is so amazing. Like I feel like I need to go for my master's now. I've become so comfortable, with my bachelor's and everything and stuff. Y'all know I got a couple of those. And I don't know. Like I'm like less than a year away, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm like, but do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? Take out like a little loan, be like, oh, I don't want any more loans. I don't want any more. Miss Kim's Bling Bar and More. Freaking love your name. Hey Terrence, I'm glad you're well. My family made it through too. Amen. That is so awesome. God is good. God is so good. Like I said, I wasn't coming on here trying to scare anybody, but unfortunately, it's some people that have lost their lives, and some people have not been found. Some families are searching and looking and stuff, whatever. And even here in Fort Myers, you guys, it's I know it may not look as serious. But I didn't go into like the more serious parts because I don't have a car at the moment. I'm not, well, let me just say this. My car isn't working at the moment. And there's no mechanics around at the moment. If there was a mechanic, there's nobody there's no auto parts store open. Napa Auto Parts is closed. Advanced AutoZone, O'Reilly's, all those places are closed. But I think what's looking up tomorrow is going to be a little bit better. So I'm not having to go to work tomorrow. Obviously, I'm off for Saturday and Sunday. Um, is Monday a holiday? If it is a holiday, I still have to report back to work. But so hopefully I can get some things seen about with the days ahead of me and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to keep positive. Y'all, just keep me in your prayers. It's going to be okay. Time is flying. Cherry, I keep telling you that. And I think, I think you're a part of the reason why it's flying so fast. I know when we talk on the phone, we talk about that and stuff, but honestly, isn't it going by so fast? Tomorrow's Friday. It's gonna be like tomorrow is October. My mom's birthday, my mom's heavenly birthday will be October 29th. I cannot believe that. And every time I think about my mom's birthday, like I think about Kelsey's and Kelsey's over with, and I think about my mom's and mine is coming up, and my grandma and Jamon Jr. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving and then Christmas, tax season. Like I just keep thinking about taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh God, it's coming back. It's coming back. But it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. But time is moving by so fast. Um, Miss Kim's Bling Bar and More says, hello, hey Cherry, hey. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you guys for speaking to each other. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, joining with Kiki. Hey Cherry, hey. It's Gamma's World. Welcome to the TNT Family Show, Tina. So all those people that you see in green are channel members, you guys, and they have the badge beside their names. And as you can see, Hey Sherry Hey is dropping some of those channel member emojis. I love my channel member emojis. And as I get more, I can create more. And I want more butterflies. I was walking, and I walking today. Y'all, I got over 40,000 steps. I didn't even think my stepper could go that. I'm pointing to the window because it's my watch is like actually in the window there. I didn't even know it can go that. I didn't even know it can go that big into numbers and stuff. But I'm sure, 40,000 is so what? That's That's five figures. I'm sure it can go like to probably, I don't know. Could it go to like a million? Could it go to seven figures? I don't know. Should we try that? I'm gonna come back on live and be like, yo, I made it to a million steps. Somebody send help. But I was walking and I saw nothing but butterflies. Even when I went live, you guys, I told you I saw cardinals, I saw bluebirds. The birds were out, the sun kind of came out. But we gotta be careful. We can't be so quick. To be like everything is perfect, everything is great because of the debris, and you have potential like other like little thunderstorms and little storms that can cause a little bit of wind, and those things can just that's why they have like this thing where I think in Florida, because if I'm not mistaken, the governor was talking earlier, and it's like this incentive thing where you clean up. It's something where I think they're giving something out. I don't know if it's like a cash type thing and stuff, but to homeowners and things like that and stuff. But they want that debris to be, they want it cleaned. They want it cleaned up, and I can understand that. I definitely can. Taxes, I do not want to pay. Johnny with Kiki, me either. I keep thinking about that doggone jackpot that was like over what, almost $17,000, over 16,000. I'm like, oh man. But you know what? I lost a lot too. So it pretty much with gambling, my winnings, they always balance. They always balance out. Yes, be very careful because these things still falling. Yeah, Cherry, exactly. So yeah, so let me shift, and because I did put Hurricane Milton update and more. So I've been here and I've been looking at obviously YouTube. Like I said, I've been in a few people live streams, the slot channels. Definitely they are hype in the casinos now. I've been over to 11 Me Tracy Anderson. You guys check her out as well. She's a channel member. I love her so very much. She's one of T's awesome butterflies, and I am a part of her Trey Love crew. So she has channel memberships. Also, she has a TikTok shop. You guys check her out on TikTok. Very awesome content creator. Awesome. You love her. You love her. She's a fun individual. But I just been like, so in the live streams and then looking at a little bit of 48 hours, mystery type thing. And I came across this one episode. And let me just I'm just gonna talk about it a little bit. So it's pretty much it's like this beautiful. I won't say a whole lot, but because I don't want to kind of give it away. I know, hey Cherry, hey, I know you like it. Thank you so much. You watching the ads? Oh my god, I got ads. I didn't think there were ads on. I know YouTube says recommend something. I just pushed that, but I'm back on my computer, and I didn't think that because when I go vertical and stuff, whatever, I didn't think that it even does the rolling ads. But thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That's a great way to support as well. Watch those ads, but don't get me. I don't want to get in trouble, YouTube. I'm sorry, not you, Cherry. You're not getting me in trouble. I'm getting myself in trouble. But YouTube, they know that I don't like just say watch it. You better watch it. But I appreciate if you guys do. Thank you so much. But so I was looking at the first 48. Well, not the first 48. I want to make sure 48 hours mystery, because first 48 is more like the that's another show, but that's a good show as well. But 48 hours mystery. So pretty much this young, in my opinion, young, beautiful, attractive, young white lady. So she's like in her 20s. And so pretty much it starts off like, okay, so she goes to this oral surgeon. I want to make this clear because he's not a dentist, he's an oral surgeon. There's a difference. Highly respected in the community, right? And she has to have her wisdom tooth out, one of her wisdom tooth, because teeth plural, tooth singular. Anyway, her wisdom tooth out. Usually, it's like double, but I think she just had to get one of the tooth uh and so and then long story short, he starts to text her. I thought that was weird because he starts to text her and all that, and then ended up like giving her a job as like a surgical assistant at his office. And then became like they were dating, okay, and then she ended up living in the house with him, so a living girlfriend. Her mom, now again, he's like almost like what, double her age, and her mom was like, wait a second, because he ended up buying her a diamond necklace or something, whatever, which is like really, really expensive. And the mom was like, wait, you may have to, like, um, you may have to cut this off. She didn't do it right. And obviously, the mom was like, as she's being interviewed, she was like, okay, he started to court me too, and get to know me more and all that stuff, and then send everybody like on these all expense paid, amazing trips around the world. Okay, the country and the world. So they went out of country, they went to other places, within America and out of America. So it's just a really awesome, life, right? This man is obviously rich. Um, and so fast forwarding to all of that, he's a doctor, right? And the come to find out that her daughter, his girlfriend, was diagnosed as being bipolar. I didn't really believe that when they were mentioning that, but whatever. She was diagnosed as being bipolar. Now she did have like high anxiety, depression, and all that. And this is before she even met that doctor. So so she is she is telling him, like, in her text messages, like, okay, I just don't feel great, and I'm this and I'm that, and pretty much she's depressed, she can't get sleep. He was like, I have medication that can fix that. So pretty much he took drugs from his office and brought them home, and he administered them into her, obviously intravenously, like, so through her veins with an IV. So intravenous, through the vein, muscular, through the muscles and all that. Anyway, so he put the IV in, and pretty in my mind when I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh wow. So he kind of did, like, in a sense, he did like it was because he had propofol, had those deep, medications. He did like a Michael Jackson type thing. Now, so I'm not going to go into too much more other than the fact that she ends up obviously overdosing, right? She ends up passing away. Now, this is my deal. Now, I know I upset some people, okay? They made it very clear. This woman, people are like, okay, so they found him guilty. And I said, you know what? I'm sorry. I would say that he is not guilty of killing her. What he should be found guilty of, which he was found guilty of, is basically stealing drugs, taking drugs from his place of business and then taking them home. All right, because the messages did say very clear from her, like, okay, I need more ketamine, I need this, I need that, and he's like, okay, I will bring it to you. So that's what you're guilty of. Now, what they got him on is just like this law where the exact name, I want to get the exact name for this, but I feel like I'm giving away everything though, and I'm sorry. Um, and I'm not looking at the comments. I just don't like missing what you're saying. Support is key. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Kim's Bling Barmore. I appreciate that. Yes, because we need the link. You said, "Oh shit!" I was thinking MJ. Hey, Josie Light Brown Skin, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is trying to go to my the history. Uh, what's the history? When you're looking at it, I'm gonna give up on it because when you look, you're trying to find something, you can't find it. But what I will do when I do find it, because I will be able to find it eventually. When I do find it, I will put it on my community post. But I told myself back here I wanted to do this where I show you guys and then we talk about it, we discuss it. I can probably attempt that again, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been great with doing that. Because sometimes things life happens, right? Life happens, and I don't know, everything. It's the rest is history, right? um, but so I can't find it right now, but it's a it's a law that is saying this is okay. This is sums it up. It's a law pretty much that says even if your intentions are not in, even if you don't have the intentions of killing or harming someone, but because you do it, you're found, you should be, you can be prosecuted on that. You can be found guilty of that, even if you didn't intentionally try and harm someone. And I keep thinking about Alec Baldwin, the actor, and how he had the gun and it's a prop and he ended up like shooting and killing somebody on set. And I was like, okay, I don't think this man tried to do that, but the fact of the matter, he did end someone's life. So you have to, unfortunately, it's you have to, it's so the family can seek justice, and that's just the bottom line. And like I like how one of the lawyers put it, just imagine you take a gun and you shoot it in the air, right? Which you should never do. If you guys have ever had a firearm or whatever the case may be, you never should just shoot a gun like directly in the air, because what goes up must come down. So it goes up. He said it goes up. The bullet goes up, comes down, strikes somebody, harms them or kills them. Even that person, even though they were like, no, I wasn't pointing at anybody. I wasn't trying to actually hurt anybody. But you're guilty of doing that because that's what ended up happening. So that's pretty much what they got him on that. Now, with that being said, they did find him. People are texting. They did find him guilty. And I said, you know what? I don't think that he is guilty. I don't think he's guilty of killing her. I think he's guilty of, like I said, taking the drugs, which is stealing the drugs, taking the drugs illegally from his place of work to his home. Now some people say, Terrence, you crazy, you're dumb, you this. And some folks are really upset, like, you're sick just like him, because I mean 48 hours goes deep. And then so if you guys watch the episode, like where he like allegedly he stalked the girl ever since she was 14, and he knew she was like eyes she dressed up as Frozen or something. He knew that. So it's almost like she was his prey. But you know what? There are a lot of fools out here. Okay. There are a lot of people who, I got some stalkers right now. Like I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. So there's a lot of people who are weird and crazy and eerie, but they would never like physically probably harm you. But you never know, right? You never know. All I'm saying is I don't think that it's like he was just like, okay, well, you need to die or whatever, and I'm gonna kill you. But ended up she ended up dying. I just feel like, I'm sorry, it's just, you guys would have to watch it. But on top of that and stuff, I just think that it's not everybody is going to agree with that outcome. But hey, Cherry, hey, you and I, we've watched several of those. I've showed you some of those things, and we've gone back and forth with some of those episodes. And that's why I love, I love like telling you, because I know Keisha got me involved with a lot of those things too. But I love talking to you about that, because we're so not closed-minded, and we look at, we don't just check every base like like baseball. We don't look at every base, right? We not only look at every base, we're in the outfield. Okay, we're dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. We're really investigating, and we're really coming up with, is there somewhat reasonable doubt? Because if there's reasonable doubt, that person cannot be or should not be found guilty. At the end of the day, it's a very interesting 48 hours mystery, as a lot of them are. But I just thought to myself, like, wow, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But it's just my opinion. Let's hold on. I'm gonna go back to the comments. I'm sorry. I was thinking MJ, right? Hey again, Josie Light Brown Skin. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful, lovely sister. You guys check out Josie Light Brown Skin. She's fun. She is jolly. She is full of craziness on her channel, and I'm sure you guys will love that. If you're feeling down, or if you're like, you don't just, you don't feel up to par or whatever and stuff with what's going on, Josie is gonna make you laugh. She's a fool, and I'm a fool too. Like, we are fools. I ain't lying, but it's like it's like, happy, jolly, silly. No craziness, no nonsense. He should have taken her to a doctor. That was wrong of him. Cherry. So here's the deal. It was wrong of him. And that's what I'm trying to get to with people and stuff. It was very wrong of him. It was very unprofessional. But at the same time, this is an adult. This woman is an adult. This woman is a drug abuser before she even met him. She did drugs. The mom knew that. The sister knew that. The sister name was Rachel. The mom knew that and stuff. I think the mom is like Tina or whatever, but the mom knew that. At the end of the day, like, we have to be held accountable. We have to be held accountable. I know some people say, well, like they were in the comments, and I was going back and forth and other people comments too. And a lot of those people were respectful. Now, some of those people weren't, but whatever. But I like how one woman put, well, it's an oath, and he was sworn to, protect in this. I said, I get it, but you got to realize it's so many people. Lord is my witness. I was sworn to protect, and like, far as healthcare wise, like, to make sure to protect every patient that comes into my care, every patient, no matter what the case may be, I'm going to protect them. And y'all, I do that. Now, at the end of the day, some people don't do that. Okay. Some people lie under oath. And the point I'm trying to make is this woman was not, let me just say this. This was not a child, and I really dislike the fact that she passed away, but there has to be some type of accountability on her part. And I'm gonna go even further and say, people say, well, because I know some people are like, don't blame the mom, but I do partially blame the mom, because in this episode, the mom says, people are like, well, when you went in and you saw this, why didn't you look at the vials? Why didn't you stop her? Well, I tried to, and I told her that I'm going to call the cops on him. And she was like, please don't do that. And then she was like, and then even you probably get, locked up, or, pretty much her life will be upside down. She said, if you do that, and when I get out, I will never talk to you again. And so many people in those comments says, who gives a rat's ass? If this means if my daughter or my son or my loved one says they'll never talk to me again, and I could potentially save their lives, I don't care. They'll just never talk to me again, but they'll be alive. And I said, amen. If that was Josie or Keisha, and I'm vice versa, and if it was me, and if I'm like strung out, and I'm like, if I'm in a situation, I'm spiraling out of control, and I'm going into the deep, deep, deep zone, and you're in a state like I'm in Florida right now, where somebody could Baker act me. Now, don't y'all ass Baker act me, okay? Okay, because I'm not crazy. All right, I'm not crazy. I'm not sick. I've never done drugs. Okay, but honestly, you're in a state where you can actually have someone put into some type of establishment to monitor them, and you do that because you're afraid for their safety. If they're suicidal, or if they're abusing drugs, if they're just not doing something as they should, but they still are grown. You can do that. I know you can do it for a fact in Florida. I'm not sure about the states you guys are at. And I know Mississippi doesn't have that. But my point is, it's just crazy how the mom knew that and said, she allowed her daughter to basically, she was like, I just couldn't live with myself if that were to happen. I'm like, well, this is a sad reality. Your daughter now is deceased. It's just, it's horrible all around. I don't mean to sound mean about it, but it's like, people are like, well, you're victim shaming and you're being very judgmental. Okay, we're all judgmental. Can we just be honest? Like, who doesn't judge? It's inevitable. We're all going to judge. I mean, hell, I don't know if you guys been a part of the jury. I've been a part of one. We all judge. I would like to think that, okay, God, I pray about it. Give me the best mindset possible. And whatever, you see fit, allow me to do that. So I give it to God. But at the end of the day, I do look at these cases and I'm telling you guys, it is really messed up. But if you were to tell me that you're going to find this man guilty, what about some of those people who are selling drugs on the streets and they are literally giving drugs to people? Maybe they don't know that fentanyl is in there or some type of other hazardous drug, and then that can probably mean somebody's demise. What does that mean? Are you going to send are you going to send that person to jail for involuntary manslaughter, and then with the possibility of 25 years to life? Are you going to do that? Like, you wouldn't want that to happen to your loved one. And at the end of the day, yes, they're supplying those drugs, but the person was not forced to take it. The person took it on their own account. That's when I'm just saying, it's like, it's thin lines. And, fortunately, some people agree to disagree. But then some people just like, they let each other have it, including myself. But I just said, like, I love to watch those type of episodes because honestly, I'm just keeping it real. Like, what would have been his motive? The man was rich. She didn't have anything. Yes, she was okay. She was beautiful. But he could have had other women. I think that it's the thing. They were like, oh well, she was like his trophy girlfriend, if you will. And I'm like, I just don't buy that. Like, I'm sorry. I think that he was very controlling. He was eerie. He was suspect. He was creepy. But I don't think that he was a murderer. I think he was very, very guilty on the fact that you stole drugs from your establishment, which is illegal. You cannot do that. But that's just how I feel about it. But I'm gonna get to the comments now. I know because y'all probably got a lot of comments going in. He is all the way guilty, and he did unlike his girlfriend. And Terry, you know what? So again, we gotta agree to we're gonna have to agree to disagree with that because I don't feel like he's guilty. He's guilty of taking those drugs, but I don't feel like I'm sorry. I don't. As again, you getting paid. Thank you. God bless you all. Look, I need every penny. But yeah, Terry, it's sad, but it's in my heart. I just don't feel like, okay, like the motive, like none of those things were there. But people are like, well, Terrence, it doesn't have to be the motive. And that's what that law, if you watch the episode, that's what the name of that law is. And I'm like, oh gosh, like that is just, it's devastating to me. But again, I don't know. Like, I just watch things. Like I said, the dude made me sick. He made me sick, but I just feel like the situation with that young lady and the situation with her family, if you guys do watch that episode and stuff, it's a newly aired episode. It was just crazy. Like, I don't I don't like those because, man, I feel like, okay, well, I need to be thinking, okay, he's guilty, but I just can't find it in my heart to think that, because I look at every single I look at every single angle. Guilty of something and her, yeah, and making her, yeah. So yes, but see, that's what I'm saying too. Let me say this too, Cherry. I factor in a lot of things. I speak on consent. So she was a consenting adult. The text messages proved it. She wanted the drugs. He did medicate her, but she consented to it. It was not against her will. Now, if you do look into this episode, now it is said that he gave her some, I think, ketamine, like while she was even asleep. Okay, that was not lethal to her. That just didn't kill her. I mean, it damn sure didn't help. But at the same time, I feel like, she consented these things. She allowed these things to happen. Yes, was she taken advantage of maybe in some degree, but the girl was a drug user way before she even met him. These are the things where it's like, it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. It's tough because it's like, man, like, Terrence, you're not seeing it my way, or somebody, but I'm not going to say you guys aren't seeing it my way, but I know a lot of people probably don't like the way that I look at things. But I that's just how I think about it, you know. Ty Curious, hello, how you doing? You know I'm gonna watch it and get more in depth. Hey Cherry, hey, I know you are, and that's what I love about you. He's an adult and older. Most definitely should have put his foot down and taken her to the doctor. Hey Cherry, hey, let me, girl. I promise you, I said the same thing. Now I said he's an oral surgeon. He should have taken her instead of medicating her. Now he should have taken her to a doctor, but he didn't force that. She allowed that to happen, and I think we have to. I don't know. See, it goes back to the whole Alec Baldwin situation. It goes back to the guy in the crowd who shoots the gun in the air and says, I'm sorry, y'all. Absolutely ain't gonna answer that. I keep telling these people who don't check on my ass. Y'all gotta forgive me. Terrence is on one. I keep telling these people who don't check on me, why are you calling me now? Your number is not even saved in my phone. If you're not Keisha Josie, let me stop. I'm gonna stop because I was gonna name a few. Hey, Cherry, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna name some people, but I was like, let me stop. But the people who I talk to know who I talk to, and those people have all checked up on me, and those are the people who matter in my life. And I'm not just saying to hell with anybody else, but I don't have time. And the messages it's causing me to have anxiety. I'm telling you. Because like every second I'm like, oh my gosh. And also you guys remind you, like I was on call, can't go because I don't have this is crazy. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like back to back messaging me. I mean, it's borderline stalking or harassment, I should say. Because I'm okay. I'm so okay, I'm sending your ass a voicemail. You can't take a hint. Okay, whatever. Ashley Forever Me. Hey, bro, LOL. The cops, if you didn't notice, are grabbing people up. Huh? Okay, but this is a man she's living with, and he should have done better. He has unalived her. Guilty. I'm banging the gal. Guilty. You guys, this is probably another one I probably should have done. Dang, hey Cherry, hey, I probably should have done a StreamYard. Okay, I probably should have done a StreamYard. You know, but this is how I know. Like, if I do start that up, this is going to be great for content. Great idea. People in the background, please don't take this idea right now. Let me tell you, you can do what you want to do and stuff, but don't take my ideas. Okay, come be original. Um, Ashley Forever Me says, who is? Awesome Al says exactly. Hey Cherry Hay said those street pharmacists are also guilty and the user is also guilty. Okay, Cherry, I see Cherry going in. Cherry is like, no mercy. Nobody is getting off. Nobody's getting off. I gotta watch the episode. Hey Cherry, hey, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I really gotta watch it to get a final answer, but so far he's guilty. Hey Cherry, hey, I think the way that you look at it, and I feel like I described this pretty well. I kind of really hit some big points in there. I think you're probably going to still have that guilty verdict. And it's almost like, let me tell you, Cherry, I want to, but I can't. I can't because I feel like there's reasonable doubt. It's just not a concrete thing. And even you can even see like prosecutors and like the other attorneys and stuff. They're like, these things are really hard to prove. And because you got a consenting adult. I mean, and to be honest, I'm not saying she wanted to commit suicide. I just feel like she was very depressed, high anxiety, through the roof, and yes, he should have taken her to a doctor, but also she knew, okay, he's an oral surgeon. He has these medications. I feel like she even had access to a lot of things. I know she did. Probably haven't been worked there. Again, we will never know the full truth, period. But I went as far as I don't know if you guys do this, Cher. I don't know if you do this as well, but you can actually even go on 48hourmysteries.com and look into like even more of the story that was not like shown like on the episode. That's that they're airing on TV or YouTube. Um, this is why I'm saying he's guilty. He was not supposed to administer any drugs to her. So Cherry, so he's definitely okay. So I get you on that, right? So he's guilty, but in my sense of stealing those drugs, okay. We know it's wrong far as administering those drugs to her, but technically he is an oral surgeon. He actually can, okay. But then you think about the setting, so it's in his home. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it like this: it's almost, if you will, okay, because I've done some home health care and all that good stuff. Y'all know, I mean, I've done like a whole lot of things. I have actually administered some things, like, to people, like be it their medication or, obviously I've taken vitals, I've done some things, but it's with their consent. So she did give consent to those things. Now in that setting, he's wrong because okay, it's not a hospital setting. This isn't something like a court order type thing. But killing her, I'm sorry. Like I feel like she was slowly killing herself. And I know that's like a tough thing. And Terrence, they're like, Terrence, where's your head at mentally? But that's just how I feel about it. I just don't believe the fact that he did that entirely to her. Okay, he's guilty of some things, but I wouldn't say guilty of that. But then that's what I guess the contradiction kind of comes in at what they said the law, because that same thing, like I said, somebody shooting a gun in the air, it's falling down, it strikes somebody, it harms them, or it potentially kills them, and then they're like, oh my gosh, so and so did it, and so did do it. But in this sense, I'm like, okay, he's not he probably is handing he's not firing the gun, in my opinion. He is handing the gun to her. Okay, he's handing the gun to her by telling her, okay, well, I got these drugs, blah 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 blah. He's handing it to her, she takes them. Okay, and then she becomes dependent on it and stuff, whatever. And you got to also factor in too, if you look at the story, this woman was extremely brilliant. Okay, I think she learned four different languages. She also learned sign language. Very talented, beautiful woman. I just feel like, she, in a sense, she knew what she was doing. It sounds so crazy and evil almost, but that's just it's where my heart is at. I had a cousin whose sister talked him into smoking something with her in order to calm him down when he was up to audition for Isaac Hayes. It blew his mind, but it blew his mind, not hers. The family blamed her. Wow. Wait, okay. I had a cousin whose sisters talked him into smoking something with her in order to calm him down when he was up to audition for Isaac Hayes. It blew his mind, but not hers. The family blamed her. Miss Kim's bling, bar, and more. I'm like, again, um, was he grown? Okay. Because he allowed for himself to take that, even though, like, I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. Do you understand? Like, let me say this. I've had the friends, let me just the acquaintances in college. I've had co-workers. I've had I had a couple ex-girlfriends. I mean, to like offer up, like, marijuana or the other things, and pills and this and that. Y'all, I've had all these things in my life. I have never taken drugs, and I will never take them. I don't care if you're saying, hey, I'm going to give you this, and I'll give you $1,000,000. I'll give you this. Y'all, I'm not taking something that I do not know about. I'm not going to allow myself to give a verbal consent to anything. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm hardcore. Y'all, when my mom was in the hospital, my mom having been a healthcare provider herself, okay, being in child care development, healthcare provider, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was doing a whole lot. My mom has done a lot in her life. And when she was a patient and she, with the cancer and this, y'all better believe. Now my mama said, Darnell, my middle name is Darnell. She was like, let them do this and blah, blah, blah. I said, Mom, you gotta make sure this. She's like, I know, I know, I know. And my mom knew exactly what she was getting herself involved with, especially with those chemicals, the taxotere and that gesinamine. Gesinamine, a chemo drug that's not as strong, but taxotere really did a number on my mom. And I feel like that ultimately is what caused her, to shut down. And that's what chemo does anyway. Chemo, if you guys know anything about chemo, the drugs, it is poisonous, all right? And it's going to not only kill the bad bacteria, those bad cancer cells, but also the good cells, the good bacteria. So that's why it leaves you with no immune system. Excuse me. You can't fight off diseases as great as say you and I can. And that really made my mom, it made her sick. Her organs started to shut down. She had an infection, only because she didn't have a strong immune system because of the cancer, because of the chemo she took to get rid of the cancer or to shrink the cancers. My mom had um, a stage 4 ovarian cancer, you guys. It was incurable. And that's how I look at it. But at the end of the day, my mom consented for all of those things, even though like I was policing those nurses and stuff, whatever. To this day, I talked to a couple of the nurses and also Miss Deborah, who I still to this day, this woman has a full head of gray hair, but it's so silver, it's so beautiful. And I call her the angel of death. And I know some people like, Terrence, you crazy as hell, bro. I'm like, no, she's an angel of death. Miss Deborah comes around and she brings that bad news, right? But she does it in such a beautiful manner, and she's so spiritual. And she was the one that came and told me, she's like, Mr. Bergen, and when I saw that Palace of Care on her name badge, I said, what are you doing in here? Get out of here. I started cussing and fussing. And my mom jumped up. She said, Mr. Bergen, come step out here with me. Now she was like, I don't want you to upset your mom like that. Now you know better than that. I was like, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I saw you. And she was like, I realized. And I know I've read your history, I read your mom history. I know like what this means. Like, okay, then I'm here. What I'm here for now. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, your mom has an incurable cancer. I want to make sure you guys know that. And I want to make her as comfortable as possible. But this doesn't mean that she's gonna be gone tomorrow. We can walk outside right now and get hit by a bus. And I was like, I know. She was like, I'm just coming and doing my job, and I want to make sure this is easy for you, as easy as possible for you. And I have so much respect for Miss Deborah. I'm telling you guys, I mean, like Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that and stuff. Like Miss Deborah, she checked on me on Facebook because of this hurricane, because of actually Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. This woman checked on me. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for that. Y'all see my phone still blowing up, so we just gonna send a little text and stuff. But I thank God for people like that. I do. Like I don't talk on the phone with her and all that and stuff, whatever. I mean, I have her number and stuff, but she's just somebody who has played a big part in my life. But anyway, back to that whole 48 hours mystery thing. Yeah, I just feel like, you know what? She gave consent. She knew what she was doing, and he put her in harm's way. Yes, but she also put herself in harm's way. And he was found guilty. Can I say that? Okay, now this is my dad. I will take this call. Okay. Hey, Dad. I'm doing good. How are you doing? It is bad, Dad. It is, and the numbers keep increasing, and they keep finding bodies and stuff. But I'm okay. Yeah, yeah. I know you're gonna check on me. I love you. I appreciate that. I know, Dad. I know. Yeah, everything will work out. Everything gets seen about. I mean, I'm in good spirits. It can always be worse. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. I love you. Okay, bye bye. All right. It's my dad. Dad. um, I love that man. I really do. You know, it's so crazy. I talked about this too earlier on my channel. Y'all know I'm a roller coaster over here, so y'all gotta bear with me. But I talked about the fact that at one point, like, it's like you couldn't, like, I couldn't say I love my dad and he couldn't say he loved me, because it's like, okay, that's not the, in the black culture, that's not the manly thing to do. And it's like, wait, it's like all hell with that. Like, us as black men should be able to tell our, sons, or uncles and fathers, or just say this, other black men period, in general, if you love them, you know what I'm saying. It shouldn't be something, oh, that's gay, that's strange. No, whoever came up with that mess, who came up with that toxicity, is a damn shame. And it's sad that so many people, I mean, I've heard it. Like, there's this guy named Eric, and he also helped me so much. Eric was one of my managers in Jackson, Michigan, at Allegiance Health Hospital. I still talk to Eric. Let me just say this: I still, like, on Facebook, all that good stuff. I still message him every now and then. Sometimes when he needs, he's looking for somebody, surgical tech, or first for a job. He even hits me up. He checks in on me and stuff. And a lot of times I'm always like occupied or busy and stuff. But he was like, my mom's alive then, y'all. Okay, so my mama called, and I was working 12-hour shifts at that hospital, and he say, and so my mama called like clockwork, and it'd be the time I'm getting off. So we're in the lounge, we sitting down, we're all gonna clock out at the same time. I say, "Hey, mom, how you doing?" "I'm doing good, blah blah blah." I was like, "What you doing?" And she's like, "I'm sitting here with your stubborn ass dad, with Joe." And I'm like, "Well, tell my dad I said I love him, and hey, and whatever and stuff." And so I never really, I would tell my mom and tell my dad that I love him. I would never really just talk to my dad as much. And I know Eric had said, Eric's a white man. All right. He was like, "Terrence," he was like, you just, do you call your dad?" I said, "Well, I mean, every now and then when I can't get in contact with my mom." He's like, "But do you call your dad? Do you call your dad like you call your mom? And does your dad call you like your mom calls you?" I said, "No, sir." He was like, and this is not a black or white thing. This was a testosterone, a male thing. He says, I want you to call your dad more, and I want your dad to call you more." And he was like, "I'm serious, young man." Now, Eric was a little older. I was in my 20s, and I was like, in my head, like, this dude crazy as hell. Like, what the hell you telling me that for? That's where my mindset was at, right? And lo and behold, Eric would tell me, like, the weeks later, like, how his dad had passed away, like, last year, and he never really talked to his dad, and him and his dad never expressed their love for each other as much as they should have. And he had regrets about that. And when he told me that, that's something that just kind of stuck. And so I was kind of making it like a point to call my dad more. Still didn't call my dad as much as I called my mom, but I tell you, it turned it around for me. And especially, yeah, obviously after losing, him losing his wife after 33 years, me losing my mom, we just became, okay, we're closer, but is it perfect? It absolutely isn't. But I love him. I love him, and I don't want anything to happen. I don't want anything bad happening to anybody, but especially my immediate family. You know what I'm saying? And I just think life is very interesting, if you guys know what I mean. But I know this live stream has been like a domino effect, right, and a roller coaster of emotions. And y'all know, but that's what happens on this Terrence kind of thing. We talk about so much. I told y'all Hurricane Milton update, and more. Okay, and more. All right. So just the more part. All right. So y'all bear with me. Okay. Thank you so much. It goes back to MJ's doctor. In a sense, yeah, hey Cherry, hey, it does. But I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even think y'all gonna be like, Terrence, you're so wrong. I didn't think that the doctor was all guilty too in that situation. I know I'm strange. Don't hate me. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. You gotta just hear me out. But I'll leave that for. Why are you texting me, telling me these things? Okay. I know you're just checking on me, and I appreciate that. But it's kind of getting annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much you gonna check on somebody? But then this the person that's checking on you, the person that you've loaned money to, they ain't get you no damn money back. That's the person who's checking up on you. I want to make sure my ATM is still okay and alive and well. That's what you're trying to do. Now, see, that's me being a little bitter, but I'm just being real. That's really how I feel. I feel like that's really what's going on. If you know what I'm saying, y'all got some people like that in your life. Well, they checking up on you because you the supplier, you the plug. They got to make sure you okay. But are you really checking up on me for? Is it for your benefits? Is it benefiting you, or are you doing that out the kindness of your heart because you actually do care? See, it's a thin line, and I know it sounds crazy, but that's just how I look at it. And I'm just keeping it real. Y'all know I keeps it real over here. Okay? I keep it real. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I'm just keeping it real. But my deal about it is also be respectful though, because I've already messaged and let you know these things. So why do you keep messaging me? And I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you. Okay, so let me get to the comments. You guys, thank you for coming in, but please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much, but I get it. Some people don't want to give a thumbs up. I understand. Yes, stealing and administrating the drugs, guilty. Okay, hey Cherry, I know that's right. Also, I would say yes. I'm not saying he killed her intentionally, but he's absolutely should have taken her into another medical profession. And now here we go even further. No paperwork stating he can administer the drugs to her, but verbal consent. And a lot of states, that's also like that is something that's actually like appropriate. And also, she was his girlfriend. But I get it though. I get what you're saying. That paperwork is so important. But y'all got to realize the laws are messed up. Some of these laws are crazy. I mean, if you really look at some of the laws and stuff, whatever, you'll be surprised of some things you can be charged for and some things that you can do and not be charged for. So we just got to know. We got to know where we stand. I'm just saying I couldn't blame his sister. He chose what he chose. What I learned from what that was not to let anyone talk to you into something, and everyone reacts differently to what you intake. Miss Kim's blings bar and more. I love that. Absolutely. That's why folks should never give anyone anything. Absolutely. Hey, Terry. Hey, I agree. It's like food allergies. Parents have to send notes to school letting them know because it can be touch and go for real. Absolutely. But if you a parent, like Keisha, she make those kids she make them she make their she always make their food. She always makes their food and stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie, like my mama didn't do that, and I love the food at the hospital. I did love the food at the hospital. But I love the food at the cafeteria, especially that pizza. Remember the square pizzas at the cafeteria? If I could have some of that pizza right now, I would be in heaven. I would be in heaven. I'd be in heaven. Oh my gosh, 1 second. 1 second. Hey, Terry, hey. Look what I got. I got that good storm food. Cherry, look. I got the saltine crackers, thumbnail, and I got the original Vienna sausages, okay? And then I got some barbecue ones. I may have some of these tonight, yo. Cherry, look. I ain't gonna lie, I smashed the potted meat. I smashed that like last week. I had 2 potted meats. I smashed them. But who was a witness to verbal consent? That's true. That's true, Cherry. That's so true. Right? Some children eat school lunch and they need to be notified, right? Boy, bye. I'm on the fucking floor. Cherry, I love you, Cherry. Oh my gosh. Cherry, what you on the floor for? The sausages, the volume of sausages. My brother, you make me laugh. Awesome, Alvin. I'm happy I make you laugh. But you make me laugh too. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. It's a fun time over here, you guys. It's a fun time. Even with all the things going on with Hurricane Milton and all the sadness and stuff, we gotta. I talk about this quite often. We have to see the light even in the darkness. We can't just wait till everything goes great to be like, oh, life is wonderful. Life is wonderful, even in the midst of those dark times. It's a mindset that I've grew up with, and I've grew more into, and I see that that's what my mom and dad was talking about. Like, life is it's filled with adversity. It ain't fair. It's hard. It's hard out here. I'm like, that's what they talking about. Life will kick your ass when you down. Are you gonna just lay there and while it kicks you and be like, oh, get off of me. Get off of me, life. I'm tired of you. Or you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm about to kick your ass back. I'm kicking it back. I refuse to stay down. Like I said, I might be broke, but I ain't gonna stay broke. I might have fell off and died. I ain't gonna keep falling off. You know what I'm saying? Like I might, which I don't smoke and like that and stuff, but I'm saying like I might smoke and I might have to start back, start free, a clean slate every day. Well, they're just kind of gonna be. As long as I have that mindset of okay, let me try, I think that I can succeed in anything that I do. And obviously, if I do it with God in front of me, on the sides of me, and in back of me, protecting me, and underneath as well, protecting me at all angles, I know I can achieve greatness, and I will achieve greatness. And you guys can do it as well. I'm not trying to sit up here and sound like, oh my gosh, again, Papa Teresa, but I'm telling you guys, it's a mindset. And if you change that mindset, you can change so many things about you. It's proof. It's proven. It is proof that you can do it. But if you don't, you're gonna still be in that. You're gonna be in that same situation, or if not in a worse off situation. If you continue to think negative, if you continue to be like, oh my gosh, woe is me, my car, I don't have any food, I ain't got no money, life is so hard. Why does all these bad things happen to me? Y'all, my ass is not fit to get up on here talking like that. Now I may sigh, but just let my ass sigh, okay? Let me sigh. But I'm not gonna sit up here and be, oh, life is it's just so terrible, and I'm not trying to mellow anybody. All I'm saying is that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna kick the hell out of it. And let me tell you, I got a mean kick, and y'all know I got a mean right arm. Y'all seen my serves, okay? I pack a heavy punch. I am not gonna sit up here and let these circumstances and let these things get me down. These are the things that God allows for us to go through to really test our faith. And He wants you to pass these tests. And I'm gonna pass them with flying colors. I was bright as hell outside today. I had the red and black white jacket on. I had the yellow shoes, blue socks. I was colorful today, and I'm gonna pass those tests with just as many colors. I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna let those situations get me down. I refuse to stay down, and I can only hope that I can inspire, uplift, motivate, encourage other people to have that same mentality. And imagine if you do, I feel like we can win so much in life. We can be so much better if we have that mentality. In my opinion, I think we really can be a lot better than what we are. I'm like, is it raining out there? I keep hearing all kind of like noises. This is so crazy. Thank you so much. Them inviting sausage and potting me. Yes. Okay. I know that's right. Allison Mouth said, "My brother, you make me laugh." Okay, I read that. Please thumbs up, everyone. Thank you again, Cherry. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see who this missed call from because it just popped up, and I'm like, "Who is that?" I'm back. My phone died. Okay, well, charge your phone. Why the hell you telling me that? I don't know. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. I was looking at my video here. Hurricane Milton has caused so much damage physically and mentally. So that just, I think that it uploaded. It's still buffering, but I guess it has because it has. I think it has like 15 views. Hey guys, what's up? Um, so I am. I'm I know I may be loud in country, but damn, they got some loud ass feet. Those words are never a part of my vocabulary. Amen. I'm glorious, I'm healed, I'm wealthy, I'm successful, I'm blessed. Let's go. I'm the head and not the tail. Amen. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter someday. I just had to. I had to bust out into a song that was so beautifully said. Latanya's cooking for the soul plus more. How you doing, Latanya? Says, hey, Terrence and everyone. Latanya's cooking for the soul and more. Oh, it's so nice to see you. You know what, guys? I feel like, I feel like generous right now. I'm gonna do something. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try and do something. Hopefully, for the people. Hopefully, I don't. Let me shut up. I don't want to jinx myself. Oh gosh, it's like, is it gonna let me do it? Hold on one second. Maybe not. Hold on. I'm trying. I'm trying. What the hell? I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Josie Light Brown Skin said, "Amen, Alvin, my brother." And Josie Light Brown Skin, hey everyone in the chat. Um, Latanya speak for the soul plus more says, Cherry, hello. How are you, love? At Latanya. Oh, that's so sweet. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I think. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. Please, 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 give me a thumbs up. I want to say double tap the screen, but I don't think that's gonna work.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid till next
I'm looking at my video and look, I'm gonna pause this ad. I'm not gonna watch my own ads, okay? So YouTube, do not get me. All right. I paused the video. I'm trying to come in and come into the comments. And this look, it's not even look, it's not going. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I can do it on here. Maybe I can do it on the hold on one second. Oh, I gotta look. I'm a member of my own channel. I'm gonna put yay. I got a milestone thing. Let me put that in there. Praise God. Yes, indeed. I'm a member of my own channel. You better say it. Okay, ain't no wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right. And for 6 months, damn, that went by super fast too. That's crazy. Okay. So I think it's here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm good, Terry. How are you? Thanks for asking. Oh, So you guys, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I just gifted 20 memberships to It's a Terrence Kind of Thing. Let's see who all got the membership. Trical! Yes, Trical! Granny Seretinus. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Max Gambling. I love Max Gambling, you guys. Max Gambling is so awesome. He's a part of the stock community. So much fun. Shirley Brown, get out of here. Shits and giggles, what's up? Come on now. Oh, Triple Gun Z, yeah, Triple Gun Z. Oh my gosh, I know some of these people haven't been in a Sarah Fire. I know she hasn't been in a Saria Fire. I know she hasn't been in a minute, but some of you, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful, so happy for. T1000 all the time. You guys, these is so funny. Indigo, Trical, like Ceritinus. Gosh, I feel like I say her name so wrong. But she's so awesome. But Indigo, all of them are so awesome, and a lot of them are from and I know she'll get me if she pop back on and stuff, but a lot of them are from it's Gamma's World community. And it's Gamma's World like Terrence. It's our community. It's our community. We're collaborating. It's our community. So our community. But I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank y'all so very much. What's gonna happen for those channel members? Thank you so much, Sherry. God bless you. See why. See, oh my gosh. See why. See Whitney. See Whitney. Am I saying that right? So I gave the memberships. Serenus, oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. So I gifted those memberships, you guys. It was gifted by It's a Terrence Kind of Thing. It says it there. But like I was gonna say, you guys, you have a membership for a month. You don't have to keep it. I appreciate it if you guys do. If you don't, I am the last person to be like, you ain't keep the membership. I don't care about that, y'all. I do this on purpose. I've gifted lots of members. Actually, like a couple of at least like a couple of hundred memberships, in the past, because I want everybody to get the opportunity to come in and be green and to drop a channel member emoji. And so it's just so awesome. Again, Serenus, oh my gosh, Indigo, oh my, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And don't tell It's Gamma's World that I was like, because I was saying how a lot of y'all are from her community, and It's Gamma's World like, Terrence, it's our community. We're collaborating. It's our community. You got people. It's people coming from your channel. People coming from my channel. We're coming from each other's channels. We're all one big happy family, and I love that mentality, you guys. We all can grow if we have that mentality. We all can get it. YouTube is a huge pie, and I love pie. I love cake. sugar-free pie and cake though. But I love the sugar in it too. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just trying to be better. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. But all jokes aside, real talk, it's still big enough for everybody to be successful. If you are a monetized channel, or if you're not a monetized channel yet, we all can still be quite successful. Period, paragraph, you guys. There are people that are not monetized and still getting sponsorships and stuff and things from other companies or whatnot. And maybe they're not monetized still on this platform, but then maybe they're monetized on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, or you got so many different, you got a plethora amount of social medias. Y'all know me. I just keep it kind of like tight here on YouTube. And I feel like my goal is once I reach like over 200K, and that'll be an awesome milestone for me, then I'll like kind of tackle TikTok a little bit more and stuff. I don't even know how I have like 2,000-3,000 on Instagram. I don't know, but I gotta do more on those. I gotta do more on those sites. I really do. I say sites, but on those applications, I really do. And but it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit up here and force myself to like do all these things. Y'all know I have an actual career in surgery, and I study a whole lot, but I have 400. I have 400 more continuing education credits that I need to do by next year, the middle of next year. So I am busy. I'm busy. So that means I'm gonna go to seminars. I'm gonna do like workshop studies. I'm gonna do like preceptor classes, even at the job I'm at now. Because basically I'm off orientation. I'm gonna like, start to precept others and help others, and then do educational like learning type, seminars and stuff, and then I can receive credit from that as well. And what I wanna do is go to like an actual like AST conference again. That was really, really exciting, but it'd be really exciting to go to the one in Florida and be local and not have to deal with like the flight and this and that. Or and then there's a cruise one, but y'all know me and those cruises. I was telling my channel member Kicking It with the Rooks. I was like, oh no, I've been on a couple of really, really fun, but y'all, I gamble. And so with that being said, it's like, oh no. It's one thing to go to Las Vegas because that's another one of my happy places, but I can do so much more. I can do a lot more on the cruise ship too, but it's like the cruise ship is it's only so big, and then Las Vegas is so much bigger. But anyway, but thank y'all so much. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. I will. Who knows? It could be this weekend. It could be next week. I may give some more. I just do. I get that urge, and I just want to do it. And it's a way for me to. Yeah, I'm giving back to my channel, but also I'm giving back. I'm giving to you all as well. So in my opinion, it's a win-win situation. Somebody gonna say, "Well, that's stupid. You're gifting these memberships. YouTube takes 30-40%. YouTube is YouTube is." Well, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's a way for me to show my love and appreciation to people that come and support me. And I definitely know, Indigo and Trikel and Granny K, like you guys, Cerritinous, K-pop, like y'all really, 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 really shown so much love to me and stuff. And I appreciate y'all so much. So it's only right that were to happen. But again, I hope that when I do some more membership, giveaways and giftings, I hope that other people, kind of tap in, because it's a great way also to bring traffic. So I appreciate y'all so much. But Max Gambling, that is so dope. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's some awesome slot channels out there. Y'all know that's kind of where I started big time with YouTube. And I've been happy to I've been blessed to be a part of like, actual like have a wrench, like be a moderator for some and all that good stuff. But it is hectic. It's hectic. And but I love it. I love it. I love those slot channels. When I probably get off of here in a little minute, I might just be watching some slot channels and stuff, whatever. So they gamble from home, they go to the casino, like all parts of the country, out of the country. Casino Clay, actually, him and Lucky Finger. I know y'all don't know who these people are, but Casino Clay, him and Lucky Finger are actually they're in Las Vegas, and they've met NG Slots, they've met the Big Jackpot, they've met Diana Ivani Slots. Like she is like the Diana Ivani Slots is the OG of like all slot channels. I mean, I say she's the queen of slot channel within YouTube, in my opinion, okay? And other people's opinions as well. I can speak on that because people have said it. I love Diana Ivani, and seeing her mom and her gamble together, it gives me like happy emotions, if that makes sense. Because I used to gamble out with my mom. I used to gamble a lot with my mama. A lot. I'm talking about like my mom and I, we have Benjamins, okay, stacks of Benjamins, $100 bills, y'all, okay, fresh, crispy ones, stacks of them. Like I'd have like 15 grand in hand, she'd have 15, 16 grand in hand, and we were some gambling like phenoms. I mean, we gamble. And so I look at how some of those slot channels gamble. I'm like, okay, I gamble like that. With my mom, I mean, we hit it up. We lost big and we won big. We really have. We really did. And the thing about it too is I look at it like people say you shouldn't do that. It's a big sin. Well, it's a sin to drink so much. It's a sin to drink too much water. It's a sin to judge others. You know what I'm saying? A sin is a sin. No sin is bigger than no sin is bigger than another sin, in my opinion. Right? A sin is a sin. Is a sin. Is a sin. But we just enjoy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all forgive me. We just enjoyed, and it was so crazy the fact when we did hit those big jackpots. It's like wow. But then when we lost, it was like. We lost, and it was like I remember even in Philadelphia or Tunica, it's like some of those hotels, it's like the walk of shame. And my dad would be like, I told y'all, hell, you had this, you should have just cut your lobster, blah, blah, blah. And then my mom was like, Joe, shut up. Now what y'all want to eat? And it'll be like we go get some food and so whatever. It just y'all, we had a blast. We had a blast. My dad and I talk about those times quite often. Even when I go home and stuff, whatever, I was like, maybe I'm not sure, towards the end of this year or maybe beginning of next year. Like I would love for my dad and I to go to like a buffet or some places that like my mom, him, and myself have gone and stuff, whatever. And we go to those places. We used to go a lot, but it's just kind of like with all my traveling and stuff, those things just kind of like died down. Um, but yeah, it's just happy memories, you guys. I promise you, it doesn't make me sad. If I cry behind it, it's because it brings on fun memories, and I just cry. But I'm not depressed about the loss of my mom at all. And I thank God for the time I had with my mom. My mom was 51 when she passed away. I know some of you know that, some of you don't, but she passed away of ovarian cancer. She was diagnosed, and my mom was diagnosed in March, and she passed in May. And she actually passed May 3rd. I buried my mom May 7th, and so it's rough, right before Mother's Day and all that. And but I just thank God. I thank God for the time I had with her. And I told my dad. So I was walking, and I told y'all. My dad kept calling. I called my dad after the live stream. I said, Dad, I said, I'm okay. I told you I was going live. And he was like, I know, Daniel. I was just checking on you. I said, I know. And I was like, Dad, I said, listen. So we talked for like an hour. I said, Dad, listen. I said, I have been through so much. I've had my car broken into when I was in California. Didn't know nobody there. First time in California, got my car broken into. Somebody broke into my damn car. That's when I had my older like Yukon Denali, and it had the bucket seats where the third row seats. I'm sorry, in the third row seats, you could just pop them out. They weren't bolted to the ground, right? Which I prefer that over the newer ones. Like my one, the model that I have now is like, man, you got to do a whole lot to get them jokers off. Okay, but the older one, you could just pop them out. Somebody, I was at City of Hope, California, and it's City of Hope, California is in Duarte, California. City of Hope, California. Lord Jesus Christ. City of Hope Hospital in Duarte, California. What am I saying? City of Hope is not the city. City of Hope is the name of the hospital, you guys. The city is Duarte. Duarte, California is outskirts of Los Angeles. And this hospital is like state of the art, like amazing, amazing security. Beautiful facility. It's a teaching facility. It's an oncology facility. It's an experimental facility, and a lot of cancer patients. A lot of cancer patients, and a lot of young, like pediatrics, but also it was some older individuals that can come there as well. But anyway, one particular day, it was like reported like 30 plus people, cars were broken into. They either had like Denali's, Yukon like XL, Yukon, regular regular Yukons like STE, SLs, Suburbans, Tahoes. It was conveniently broken into on this day in this parking lot, and the cameras weren't working. So we already knew, everybody was around was like, okay, that's an inside job. Those damn Mexicans got us. Anyway, don't get mad at me, okay? They were Mexicans. Them Mexicans got our ass. Because somebody was saying, we saw this. We saw a couple 4-150s moving these Mexican guys, were driving. I was like, sure enough. And it was like, I just know for a fact, like the next week, it was like so many of those seats on Craigslist. And even when I went to the I know I'm like skipping and stuff. Like I told y'all, it's a roller coaster on my channel. Y'all know I talk about 1,000 things at all different times. Y'all gotta keep up with me. But I went when I went to the insurance, and when I went to the insurance, when I went to the body shop, and the guy he said, he's like, you realize this could be actually your seats that you about to pay, which I ain't paying this stuff. My deductible was $250 at the time. And the rest was covered with the insurance. I mean, they were expensive. They did like $4,000 worth of damage because they broke a light in the back, and I guess that's how they got into the car. I still don't know to this day how you do that and the alarm doesn't go off. Oh God. Anyway, y'all. So my point is that happened, and imagine the anxiety, imagine the stress. My mom and dad. I'm in California. I'm all the way on the West Coast. My first time. My mom and dad are in Mississippi. I'm calling my mom. I'm crying. And no, I'm calling my mom. My dad picks my mom phone up. I'm crying. And my dad is just, he doesn't know what to say. I'm like, get a phone of my mama. So my mama gets on the phone, and of course, it's like, my mom didn't say a whole lot either, but it's just the fact that I'm such a mama's boy and my mama can do no wrong. And so I just immediately felt better. I did apologize to my dad for yelling at my dad, but anyway, everything was taken care of. And but so that happened. Losing a couple of friends to suicide, and ultimately losing my mom to cancer. So this is what I was trying to say. I was telling my dad, I said, Dad, no matter what has happened, okay, even my car under the water with Hurricane Ian, I said, Dad, everything's gonna be okay. I was like, Dad, I've experienced some of the worst things in life. This is nothing compared to the things that I've experienced. He said, Donnell, I am proud of you. I said, thank you. It just made me feel good because I'm telling you guys, it's my mindset. There is nothing, there's just nothing worse than some of the things I've been through. And I know you guys can relate to those things. Unfortunately, right? I don't want people to have to relate to that, but we know we've lost people that we love. And there's like it's just, it's no like, it's nothing more horrible, as far as the feeling of that. But we just got to keep positive, and we have to know within our spirits that everything is going to work out. And we say we're God fearing, and we know God, and God is Almighty, God's number one. But I feel like sometimes our actions don't really, and I'm speaking for myself as well. Sometimes our actions really don't, like, it doesn't depict that, it doesn't really show that. And I want to make sure that I'm showing God that I have all my faith and my trust in you, and I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I got this room freak. It feels like an OR in my hotel room. I don't know why I got it so cold like this, and the temperature has dropped. So then that makes it even colder. Like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on in the sheets between my home, or whatever it is? Um, Thanks again, Cherry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's great, Cherry. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome, C. Whitney. You're welcome. I just received a message that I was gifted. Thank you to whomever gifted me. Indigo, I gifted the membership. And you're so welcome, Indigo. I appreciate you. It's a beautiful thing, T. Thank you, hey, Cherry. Hey. Well, it's not as beautiful as you are. I appreciate and love you so much, Cherry. Thank you for all that you do. Genuinely, I appreciate you. Austin Allen said, my brother, I appreciate you for being true to yourself. Thank you. I try to be true to myself. I try to be. Thank you so much, Awesome Alvin. Yes, that was nice of you. Thank you, Latanya's cooking for the soul plus more. I wish that it was you. I wish that it was Alvin. I wish that it was Josie. But you know what? You guys are gonna get your chance. You're gonna get your chance. By the way, Hurricane Milton, I still haven't got power. I live in Brandon. My apartment is crazy. If you come here, it looks so different. I moved and got the keys to Nadine Guthrie. I am so sorry. So you just moved into the apartment? Wow. And then this happened. Wow. I heard that Brandon, Riverview, Clearwater. Like, I know for a fact, like, I have a friend in Riverview. He doesn't have any lights. Clearwater is where they were like on those boats and rescuing people. And I saw like an apartment complex. It was like 3 stories high, and I saw like people sitting on the 3rd level, but I guess people like on the 1st and the 2nd like flooded big time, right? And then so they actually had the first responders had to come out in those boats, like the blow up ones. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I keep telling people it's even crazy here in different parts of Fort Myers, but it's not as crazy as it was expected. But it was still expected to be worse than Helene here in Florida. I'm not saying worldwide, I'm saying just in Florida. So Hurricane Milton exceeded the expectations of Helene. So Helene didn't do as much damage in Florida, but it did. But Hurricane Milton has done a lot more damage. A lot more damage. I mean, there are places still flooded in Tampa. Like I said, there are places here and even Fort Myers. They're still without lights. So I thank God for power. I thank God for electricity. Like I said, we did lose it. We lost it a couple times. It came back. We lost it during the tornadoes. Y'all know I mean, my phone was going bananas. It was going bananas that day. It was like just back to back, messages and stuff. Like it was like, okay, this isn't just a watch. This is like a warning. The tornado is in your area, and that's why I said they said hunker down. That's when I went into the restroom. Well, the restroom is this way, you guys. But I went into the restroom and I, got into the tub, because honestly, Josie can tell you we've been through so many tornadoes, not hurricanes, but we have been through hurricanes, but we've been through more tornadoes in Mississippi, and they're nothing to play with, and they're really really fast. You can barely even track it, and then if once it's even like being tracked, it's there, and it's like boom, and it's like lights out, glass everywhere. You pray for the best, and but but Nadine, honestly, my heart goes out to you. I'm not just saying this; I'm being so serious. I hope and pray that you and your loved ones are just fine. And I know you know this. I know we don't know each other and stuff, but I know you're appreciative of your life, and I thank God that you're at least alive. And it's so many people that unfortunately like so many, like it could be one person and there are more fatalities than one, but one is enough, right? One is too many. You don't want to lose anybody, and that's why I say I just thank God we can all it can always be worse, but it's so inconvenient. It's so inconvenient, and that is just crazy, the fact that you just moved in. Wow. Wow. When I sub, you had 20K. See, Whitney, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God is good. I'm on the road to 200K. Somebody's knocking the wall down, but it's all right. Um, you're welcome, Indigo. You're welcome. You're so welcome, T. Blessings upon blessings. Thank you so much, Sherry. And Nadine said, I used to live in Riverview. Wow, yeah, Riverview got hit. It got hit. So Riverview, you guys don't know, like even Nadine was saying Brandon. Brandon's a part of that Tampa Bay area. So you have like Tampa, you have St. Petersburg, obviously Brandon, Clearwater, Riverview. You got some other like areas in there as well. But all those areas, we all parts of Florida, in my opinion, like even Daytona Beach and stuff. Y'all know Yaya's Best Life, one of my channel members. She's one of T's Awesome Butterflies. She was saying how they got a lot of wind and they got some rain, but they have power. They're okay, but there are parts of Florida that's not so okay. And just have everybody in your prayers. Everybody. I mean, you just never know. You never know. Like I said, I pray to God nothing is brewing. I have looked at the news, which sometimes I don't like to look at the news, but nothing is brewing now in the Gulf. And thank God, but it's still warm. And y'all know if it's still warm, we still in hurricane season. And so, but I just pray to God that everything just lies dormant, and let's just get out of this season, y'all. This has been a season for sure. My aunt lives in Lakeland. She can't get out. She wants that McDonald's Coke. Really? Oh, Nadine. I ain't gonna lie, that is some good Coca-Cola, right? But I haven't had those drinks in so long. But I pray that your aunt, I pray that she's able to get out here soon. I can say this. I know that I'm not a Floridian, but I've been in Florida ever since like right after my mom passed. I came to Florida, and that was in 2016. And I've been traveling around the country and everything and stuff. I'm a traveling first assist in surgery. I'm a traveling surgical first assist. I'm a traveling certified surgical technologist, and I'm a traveling certified sterile processing technologist. So I do all those three. I do all three things like that, and I travel around the country. Right now, I'm kind of staying put in Florida, so I'm in Fort Myers at the moment, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Florida. I've always enjoyed Florida. It's crazy, Nadine, you're saying that you're in Brandon because my ex girlfriend lives in Brandon, and I have. Gosh, I told myself I have not talked about this all freaking day. Yes, I have not brought this up. You guys can attest to this, but I did reach out to her, and she's okay. Her son is okay, and everybody's okay in her family, which is good. Which is good. Is that awkward or not? Why did I do that? I do these things to myself. Thanks, Terrence, for my membership. Tricaro, you are absolutely welcome. Thank you for everything. Thank you for just coming over. I appreciate it. I feel like YouTube recognized a lot of people, and I was like, man, it's a lot of people from It's Gambler's World. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Hey, Cherry Hey is saying hey to Tricaro. Oh, awesome. Alvin is saying amen. And my uncle lives with her. He wants unsweetened tea from Chick-fil-A. Really? And no Chick-fil-A sauce? It's so crazy. You're saying that the Coke from Nadine, if you're serious, if you're talking about that Coke from McDonald's, that Coke from McDonald's is absolutely, that Coke is different. That Coke probably took out the crack in it because I must say that Coke is really good. And if you talking about the unsweet tea for Chick-fil-A, like honest to God, like Chick-fil-A for me, I'm not even kidding. I have to I like their sweet tea, but their sweet tea is so sweet. I feel like it's way sweeter than Cane's. It's way sweeter than Popeyes. So I actually get a mixture of their unsweet and their sweet tea, and it's just right. Like I don't like the tea like that diabetic, too sweet, type thing. Kind of like McDonald's. Either McDonald's, it's like either too sweet or it's too like it's not as sweet. You know what I'm saying? There's no gray area. But I actually get the unsweet and it makes it perfect. That Sprite from McDonald's is different. It has a different kind of Yo, Tricaro, you ain't lying. Look, please stop. That's how I look at it. I feel like the Mountain Dews from Taco Bell. If y'all know anything about It's Terrence kind of thing, y'all better go ask Loving Me Tracy Anderson. Tracy still does those Mountain Dews, and I want her to do those Mountain Dews. She can't do it no more. But I gave up drinks. Okay, so I'm doing more like flavored waters. I do like some sugar-free beverages. I got like a box. I got a box of the zero sugar what are the Kool-Aid jammers? Yes, I am 37-year-old male and I drink the Kool-Aid jammers, but the sugar-free ones, and they are so good. So, and I don't even know, like, I think the color is like blue, but it's like a fruit punch or something. It's really, really good. I'm in my head like, well, it's tropical because I'm like, how is a fruit punch blue? But it is a tropical, like zero sugar flavor, and it's really, really good. But you're not kidding. I must say, I feel like McDonald's. I'm gonna say this: McDonald's, and I don't know if y'all ever heard of Wawa. Now, Nadine, I know you heard of Wawa. Now, Wawa drinks, they go hard too. And with the ice, oh my gosh. Or Sonic, it goes hard as well. Now, Sonic, I feel like Sonic drinks, Wawa drinks, and McDonald's, Mickey D's, they go hard. You are not lying about that Coke, Nadine, and I promise you, Tricaro, you ain't joking about that damn Sprite. I'm telling y'all. Oh, but Taco Bell with the Mountain Dew though. That Baja Blast, oh my God. But I gotta stay away from them. I haven't had them in over a year. And can y'all hear this? Do y'all hear that? No, you don't. You don't hear. Like my ass is still big, but I'm not. But I lost a little bit over 100 pounds, and you don't hear my ass breathing. Like y'all, I used to breathe like Cherry. Tell him I was breathing like this. Look, Alvin said, "Yes, I hear it." Alvin, no, you don't. You don't hear it. Alvin, the answer was supposed to be no. Alvin, you don't hear me breathing, yo. But I appreciate I appreciate your efforts. um, my brother, I'm listening to Whitney Houston. Count on me. Oh, count on me through thick and thin. A friendship that will never end. When you are weak, we'll be there. helping you to carry on. Call on me and don't. I forgot the lyrics. Don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, count on. You can count on me. I forgot the lyrics. That song is so awesome. I love that song. Um, I want it, but they're closed because there's so many trees down in the um Varico, Bloomingdale. I want Wawa, but the line. Oh, oh my gosh! And, and even DoorDash has it where I'm sure it's probably like that where you are too, Nadine, because DoorDash has it where you can pick up things, but they're not delivering anything. And I don't think they're delivering also. I mean, if they're not delivering here in Fort Myers, that would be a shock if they're delivering in the Tampa Bay area. Because like you guys got it way worse than we got it, and we got it bad. If y'all got it worse, I don't see how they would be delivering. No, you don't hear it. Please believe me when I say, count on you can count on me. That's such a sweet song. It's such a sweet song. You guys, it's been 2 hours. Oh my gosh, that's how much I love y'all so much. We have fun over here. Oh, yes, you can. But there's no power anyway. Wow, Nadine. Nadine, I'm sorry to hear that. And I got this power over. That's why I say people keep complaining, even here where we're at, because they're not delivering food like the Chinese place. The Chinese is open, but they ain't delivering, which is a shocker because usually the Chinese will deliver too. But at least they got, I'm trying to tell people, at least they got power. People ain't trying to hear that. But I thank God, like I said, I'm grateful for the power. I'm grateful and thankful for my life. Um, and just to be able to come on and do this live stream, I thank God, that I got internet. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you guys seen, but even Pete McIntyre, other people were going live and stuff, and I'm sure when I was going live earlier, it was a little choppy because you don't even have, as great of a signal. But anyway, but thank God that we're able to do that. Like I feel like we're reporting, live from, from the trenches with, like me here in Fort Myers, her over in the Tampa area. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing to, be here. Are you gonna put the link in here for the 48 hours tea? Oh, you know what? Let me see. Cherry, thanks for reminding me again. I'm gonna try and find it. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I? Let me go back. Review all. It just takes forever, right? I don't know why it takes forever. I found it. I found it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, let me go home. Go to my channel. That's just taking forever. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna click on. Hopefully, it doesn't do another ad. Let me see.
The next time you need cash in an emergency.
Well, thank God for the ads, but I can't watch my ads. I hope you hear that, YouTube. I'm not watching my ads, okay? I feel like I'm saying I'm not watching my ass. It kind of be hard to watch my ass, It kind of be. I wash it, okay? I WASH, but I don't watch it. WATCH. I had to think about that. Look, it's still. Look, it's just forever in a day to load. This is what I mean by the adversity. Okay, Cherry, I'm dropping it right now. That's the link. That is a link to that episode. And I know you're going to whip my ass. I may like it though. Okay, just saying. No safe words either. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. But no, real talk. It's interesting. But like I said, I feel like I've explained it well and stuff. But I feel like you're still gonna have the guilty verdict because I think 90% of people had the guilty verdict. You know what I'm saying? But again, um, I'm a little crazy. I'm a little crazy, just a little bit. Love me, Tracy Anderson. How you doing, beautiful Tracy? I was talking about you. I was talking about you. I was talking about how I was on your live stream earlier, and everyone was in there was so supportive and so awesome, including yourself. And I also mentioned how well you how beautiful you look, and as always. But I think you said something to that, like maybe thank you. But then I know you thank me for the super chat too. But I don't know. But anyway, Tracy, it's so nice to see you. I appreciate you. Those ads are the pain in the knees. I'm sorry, Nadine. You know what? And it's important because us as us, you know what I'm saying? Like as I'm gonna be honest, as a part of the YouTube partnership program, we like those, we like the ad, we love the ad revenue, but I honestly I don't place them on my channel, and especially when I'm going live, I don't want you guys to have a plethora of ads, having to watch these things. But it is a great way to support the channel, but I don't want to for people to be like losing their minds because of the ads. So I just did what YouTube recommended, and it seemed like it's a lot of ads. But thank you. I'm sorry, I don't want to upset you though, but thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And like I said, I hope you get power very quick. Okay, quick. I hope that power comes back on quick. Hey everybody. Love me Trace Anderson. I can hear her say, hey everybody. Hello, Love me Trace Anderson. You guys, if you haven't already checked out my channel members, Love me Trace Anderson. Hey Cherry, hey. King with the Rooks. You have oh my gosh, you have so many more now. Like Trikel, you have so many people. But just check out my channel members, you guys. They're green. They're T's Awesome Butterflies. I only have one channel membership. Okay, I say it carefully now because it's goes where I'm like, I thought Terrence said he only have one channel member. I'm like, no, I got more than one channel member. I done gifted hundreds. I better have more than one, but no, all jokes aside, I appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot. I don't do anything crazy. But I do like look, I don't know. Like sometimes I randomly ask, what is your cash out? What's your Zelle? What's your PayPal? All that good stuff or whatever. And if you are like a monetized channel and stuff, I may pay a visit. Y'all know I am never opposed to dropping super chat, super thanks, super stickers. I will bless somebody, okay, with a monetary blessing in a heartbeat. Because at the end of the day, money talks, okay, and money's great, all right. And I love me some money. I don't know about y'all, but I can say that. I can say that religiously, all right. I am not selling my soul. I will never sell my soul, but I do appreciate, working hard and receiving a paycheck. Like Whitney, like not Whitney Houston, Whitney Goldberg has said, somebody asked, what is one thing you still love, what you love about, coming to work and doing at work? What is something you love? She said, well, I do love earning a paycheck. I do love a paycheck. And I said, damn, Whoopi Goldberg is a multi-millionaire. And I was like, if that woman can say how much she loved making a paycheck, I said, well, hell, I can too. All right. So we should be shy about those things. But again, we make the money. We don't let the money make us. You know what I'm saying? Players Club. Okay. If you know, you know. But I appreciate y'all so very much. Ladies, I want to play board games, but they're in storage from moving. But I will be able to watch this all night long. Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome, Nadine. Wow, it says 222 for the people. Y'all, that's a good number. That's a good number. Now I say it's 213, so it's decreasing. People leaving, but I'm gonna leave out too. It's okay. Thank you guys. For those of you that have came in, thank y'all for giving me a thumbs up. Again, special shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate you all. Special shout out to the newcomers and my new channel members. I appreciate y'all as well. Like I said, guys, you have that channel membership for 1 month. It's up to you to keep it afterwards. If you don't, it's no problem. If you do, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember, you guys, we are butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities, so therefore we can do whatever we want to do. And you know what I can do? I can have my vine and sausages. and I can have my saltines, my saltines. Let me know. Let me know, guys, probably in the comments or, after, like, if you catch the replay, let me know what you guys are going to snack on tonight, okay? We're going to have some of these. I'm going to look at some of the other awesome content creators, probably obviously some slot channels and stuff, whatever. We're going to have a great night. I promise you guys, stress is inevitable, but I'm going to manage this stress. I'm going to have a great rest of my night. I'm going to have even a better day tomorrow. I'm going to claim it, and I want you guys to claim it as well. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all that you do. Remember, you guys, don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, okay? Say it with me. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I love and appreciate you all. I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Bye for now. Okay, so I don't know how to end this, but bye. You're glitching for me. It's the internet. Look, Nadine, I got half a G internet. Okay, so it's probably not even yours. It's probably mine. I had half a G internet in a room at Encore Casino in Everett, Massachusetts, pretty much Boston, Massachusetts, Boston Harbor. I was at Encore Casino. The room that I had, the suite that I had, I kid you not, $2,000+ a night. Okay. And I had badass internet in those rooms. Of course, I didn't pay for it. My host, supplied the room and all that. Better had, because I lost all the money at the casino. But anyway, my point is, half a G internet follows me everywhere. But I appreciate y'all so much. Bye. I have one bar though. Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much. I love you too, Cherry. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. Seriously, thank y'all for all that you do. Special shout out to Johnny with Kiki for the super chat. Thank you so very much. And wait. I saw something. Oh my gosh, did I miss that? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me Tracy Henderson. Why you ain't say nothing? 22 months, a channel member. Tracy Anderson, oh my gosh, 22 months. I don't know how long I've been a member of yours, but you've pretty much just 2 years. I've have a lot of OGs as far as my channel members. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Thank you so much. You don't understand, like that just helps me so much. It helps me so much. And I know you do understand though, Tracy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like I said, y'all, please check out Love Me Tracy Anderson. This woman is doing amazing things on Instagram. She's on TikTok. She's on Facebook. Obviously, you see her on YouTube. She has a TikTok shop. Y'all check out that. I know Tracy keeps saying, Terrence, you ain't got none yet, but Tracy, I promise you I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get a lot of things. I promise. Just give me time, okay? In the meantime, I'll just send your ass super chat, super things, super stickers. I promise you, I got you, okay? I'll send you Cash App too. I love and appreciate you. I love you. You know that. And thank you for all that you do. All jokes aside, I mean, honestly, you mean so much to me. All of you mean so much to me. I know, right? I was supposed to be gone like 5 minutes ago, but I'm still here. See, Whitney, thank you for dropping those channel member emojis. I love that. Don't you love those? Yeah, come on now. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. I don't want to go, but I gotta go. Thank y'all. You the only light in my house. Oh, Nadine, that's so sweet of you. Look, I'm gonna give you some more light, Nadine. Look, hold on. Blinded by the light. Revved up like a douche, you know it rumbles in the night, blinded by the light. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming over. You're most welcome, Loving Me Tracy Anderson. You're most welcome. God bless you so much. God bless you all. I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye for now.